I guess we're going to do In Search of Banner. Now, Banner, how many people, by the way, do I still have in sick bay? Department, sick bay, nobody. Good. Crew members, okay. We're all fine and dandy. Systems, I went ahead and I got my 4 missile launchers. We'll just close this down, and I see a suspicious activity. No, a distress signal. We'll do the distress signal. I gotta get, used to this again. Because me being the person I am, I can't believe I never saw the television series The Expanse before. I just binged through all 5 seasons over the last 4.5 days. That was an awesome season. Uh-oh, that music isn't good. You detect a distress signal and you go to its rescue. When you arrive to the origin of the signal, you find a ship with its system shut down but in good condition. What do you do? It's clearly a trap. You give the order. I didn't do this one. One of my old episodes has this same thing. I didn't fire on it then. You give the order to fire on the ship, it has to be a trap. The shots hit the ship's hull, destroying the protection systems and provoke a hull breach. Dozens of bodies fly out. The majority of the bodies are still wearing their Republic uniforms. The crew's morale plummets after seeing the grave error you just made. Figures. Well, that's something that would actually happen in The Expanse. Mini review. Seasons 1 through 3, every single episode is awesome. Season 4, completely different than 1 through 3. Only the last 3 episodes seem to matter. Season 5, kind of, better than Season 4, not as good as 1 through 3. Alright. I think we've caused enough damage. We gotta go to Rohagi. Wait, head to Dr. Banner's house outside Endcliff in the Space Center, Rohagi. I thought we had to go somewhere up here. Rollhoggy, not Rollhally. Alright, there. Okay. Ooh, another distress signal. Wonder if we can kill another innocent ship. Nope, we're heading to the story thingy. Where is it? In the outside of Endcliff. Alright, I'm confused. Distress signal. Suspicious activity. Are we in the right damn place? Probably not. No, of course we're not. There we go. Alright, Allied Station. Distress signal. Here we are in search of Banner. Now, Banner was never recorded. Whoa! Basically, I don't know why I didn't record that one. I was screwing around. And the place where all these diseases are coming from, my crew got diseased, was a derelict. And I already explained the derelict situation. It turned out Banner was the one that contaminated the ship trying to escape. So we're on his tail right now. Are we? No, we were in Godzilla. mode. Ugh, this is going to take a while. Oh yeah, I gotta move. We got Endcliff, hangar, exit. That's it. Alright, Endcliff. Great city recognized by his dozen highly reputable Dr. Banner and his family. You land on the planet and leave the spaceport to enter the city. According to Admiral Flynn's direction, Banner lived in a huge house on the outskirts with his wife. To get there, the easiest thing would be to rent a small transport ship that allow you to move without much trouble through the big city. Okay. You insert the address in the ship and enjoy the views. The fact that Endcliff was home to the most prestigious space engineering university was no coincidence. The city shined with its own light, contrasting with most of the cities you had visited. From the sky, you can see the gigantic monuments and institutions in the heart of the city. The open spaces and green acres stand out as a complex, however efficient network of streets and buildings shine brightly under the light of the star of the sector. The open spaces and green areas stand out as a complex, however efficient network of streets and buildings shine brightly. Yikes. The voice of one of our crew members brings you back to reality. Captain, we're here. Land the ship. The street is completely clear, and you walk for a while around the fence that limits the property of Dr. Banner. With the insistence with which the Admiral had spoken of him, you can imagine that his skill had taken him to the professional pinnacle, but seeing that house certainly confirmed it. You ring in front of the great gate of the enclosure, and a voice with an accent receives you. I'm sorry, the owners can't attend to you at this time. I ain't doing that again. I'm Frank Miller, Captain of the Interstellar Republic. From the communicator comes a ridiculous voice that lets you pass. The gates open before you, and you walk the path that leads to the porch of the mansion. As soon as you call, a middle-aged man with a dorky face comes out. Oh, jeez. To meet you. You hold out your hand to introduce yourself formally, but immediately he turns around and begins to speak. Unknown man. Hello, Captain. I suppose you've come for the disappearance of my brother-in-law. Go ahead. My sister Anna is in the Great Hall. The poor woman hasn't picked herself back up since her husband's... And you are... Howard Huggins. Hey, it's a Huggins. Is it the Huggins? Howard Huggins, Captain, SMC Chief Reviser, and great admirer of the work done by the Interstellar Republic. Thank you for your fight, Captain. We're all with you. You know, I knew another Captain of the Republic very closely. We fought side by side when the Children of the Sun attacked the Protonite stations at Thama 6. Howard Huggins and Captain Scott ended the evil of the universe without looking back. Those were definitely good times. The woman gets up when she sees you come in and addresses her brother. Anna Banner. Howard, who are they? Howard, don't worry, Anna. It's the Interstellar Republic. They're coming to talk about John. We're looking for Dr. Banner. Anna is surprised. Her tone rises from worry and sadness to a much more aggressive tone. Anna Banner. You are looking for him? You were looking for him? To begin with, none of this would have happened if the Interstellar Republic had not been interested in John. He has spent years in your service wrapped up in countless dangerous missions, and you care about him when he has disappeared? Why didn't you protect him? He risked his life more than once for your own sake. We'll take care of finding him, but we have to know what happened. Anna takes a deep breath, oh my God, and begins her story. It all started a few weeks ago. John was undercover inside a Children of the Sun research ship. Yeah, this is what happened. He swore to me and vowed that it would be his last mission, and that he would hardly be at risk. The days passed, and I knew something was wrong. John contacted me a couple of days later. The mission had failed, but he had managed to get out of there alive and was on his way home. Yeah, by throwing down a vial containing a mutagen that, contaminated the entire ship. The last time I spoke to him, he was in a village called He told me that he was being followed and that as soon as he could, he would get a ship to flee. It's been almost 2 weeks since that last message. We'll start looking around. No, we'll start looking around there. Just like, don't care. Well, it's just, yeah, we'll go there. We'll look. Anna looks at her brother. Howard, please go with the captain. You've been to more than once. Besides, you saved Captain Scott several times before the war. You've told me hundreds of times. Please protect the captain and help him find John. Howard's voice breaks, almost grunting. He will accompany you to It'll be good for you to have someone who knows the area and can guide you without attention. If you fought with Captain Scott, we could use someone with your experience. Howard, thank you, Captain. Don't worry, I know like the back of my hand. With me, we'll go completely unnoticed. Finding us would be like looking for a needle in the whole universe. Gaines, Howard Huggins. Set course to Oh, I thought it was just going to go ahead and set course to Alright, let's go to
Don't worry, John. We'll bring you back safe and sound. Engines at full power.
Calm down, Howard. You don't have to keep me company on the bridge. You can go back to your cabin.
And leave you unprotected? No way! Howard Huggins will take care of you.
Oh, it is that guy. The guy from the intro. The prologue. Sector Teo, huh? Where's Teo? Oh my god, way over there? Probably not a good idea. Allied station specific. Control of Okay.
We're here! I've never been so happy to see the solid ground!
Howard, we will try to go as unnoticed as we can, so please try not to draw attention.
Draw attention to myself? Ha! Don't worry. I'll be as quiet as a sharp-eyed lynx. You won't be able to detect— Ouch! What's this beam doing here?
Okay. That's a pretty sparkly planet. Desert. Arid land surrounding the city. You land in the shadow of a gigantic dune. As soon as the hatch of the ship opens, a wave of extreme heat runs through your body. You preferred 1,000 times that infernal heat to spending another second with Howard Huggins on the bridge. That man was not entirely malicious. It might even be adorable that he had agreed to come with you to save his brother-in-law. Perhaps that was what had prevented you from abandoning him at the most dangerous station you had ever known. Howard Huggins. Wait, Captain, I'm going too. Go ahead, but we'll advance in silence. Ooh, Su Min Shin, what's wrong with you? The road to was awfully hard. The city was surrounded by an immense desert, making it the only habitable point in hundreds of kilometers. The only way to get in without attracting attention was to walk through the sand and get there by foot. You pass through the giant wall and have to rub your eyes a couple of times to make sure of what you have in sight. The walls of the houses, in the premises, wherever you look, you see the insignia of the Children of the Sun. I'd been taken. If by any chance Dr. Banner was alive, it was all a matter of time before he was found. Time to gather some information. You advance in a group through the city in search of answers. In the middle of the street, you see several patrols of the Children of the Sun guarding. Guarding what? In the middle of the street, you see several patrols of the Children of the Sun guarding. Have you found a grammatical error? Oh, it's a bug report. That was an extremely serious matter. Until now, the presence of the children on the planets of the Republic had been nothing more than small isolated centers. Seeing that city dominated was only a reminder of what could happen if the children of the sun took control of the galaxy. After a few hours in the city, you begin to feel a certain rejection from the others. No matter how much you tried to go unnoticed, a greeting was enough to attract the attention of the people, who quickly took off to flee. It was natural. With everything that was happening, no one would be willing to be involved in any problem by a few strangers. Gonna be a lot more complicated than I imagined. A voice on your back freezes your blood. Guard of the Children of the Sun. Look, guys, isn't that Inspector Huggins? Turn towards them. You turn to find yourself face to face with an armed group of guards. These, unlike most of the patrols you'd seen around, did not wear the uniform of the Children of the Sun, but they did have their rifles. Well, Inspector Huggins, I'm glad to see you here. This is Guard of the Children of the Sun. I was looking forward to some of your visits. I would tell you to give my regards to your colleagues at SMC, although I don't think I'll be seeing them for quite some time. Howard Huggins. So, Turner, good to see you. Been a long time since I've been here. ... The man grabs Huggins by the collar of his jacket. That can't be friendly. Guard of the Children of the Sun. My name is Daniel Matthews, asshole. Your shitty report cost me my job. I was left on the street after 15 years on the job because of you. Huggins shrugs without knowing what to say. Guard of the Children of the Sun. You are coming with us to the factory. Chain him up. A moment? Leadership, huh? Oh. Okie dokie. Ooh, damn. Almost got rid of him. You stand in front of Howard, blocking the way to the approaching guard. This man is our prisoner. Mr. Huggins has been an SMC reviewer for over 20 years. Our mission was to bring him safely to Yeah. But we'll only hand him over to a higher rank. The guard hesitates for a moment and glances around your crew. Guard of the Children of the Sun. All right, we'll escort you to the factory where you can wait for the commander's arrival. I don't want any strange movement. At the slightest suspicion, I'll leave you with more holes in a strainer. Okay. Follow the guards. Ugh. This is long. You follow the leader of the guards while the rest point their weapons at you from the rear. Howard looks at you a couple times and you make a gesture to keep him quiet. The leader swipes a card through the door reader and it opens wide. You go around the rooms and see the machinery turned off. On the big transport belts, there are hundreds of half-mounted rifles. The children have turned that processing plant into a weapons assembly line. With a point of production in the middle of the territory of the Interstellar Republic, supplying the deployed troops had become a very simple task. You end up in a long corridor that connects to different storage rooms where all the material is stored for future processing. The man activates the opening terminal and the gate slides to one side. He turns around and invites you to pass with a gesture of his weapon. Well, Mr. Huggins, time to say goodbye. Guard of the Children of the Sun. No way. Surrender your weapons and enter with him. Commander Novak will return for the cargo tomorrow. You will wait with the prisoners until he tells us what to do with you. I don't know what's going on at this point. You better get ready for what's waiting for you tomorrow, Huggins. You'll wish we'd executed you tonight. You were caught. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. You didn't know how many guards there would be in the factory at that time, but you didn't think you'd find out. The only chance you had left was to enter that improvised cell and hope that next time the door was open, your life would not depend on one of the commanders of the children. Enter the cell. The guard shuts the door as you pass and looks around. At one end of the chamber, you see a small group of prisoners facing you. Dr. John Banner. Howard, is that you? What happened? What are you doing here? Huggins explains to him what happened, while he drops a few barbed comments for handing him over as a decoy. What happened to you? Oh, crap. John Banner. The mission I had been entrusted with failed miserably. Before I knew it, the rest of the team had exposed my cover. I left the ship as fast as I could and luckily made it alive to the space station in the sector we were in. Knowing that the children of the sun were on my heels, I boarded a merchant freighter that was headed towards Ya. Without credits and without any kind of documentation, I was thinking of enlisting in some ship that would depart in the direction of Endcliff when I saw the children's fleet coming down from the sky. They didn't take long to find me. Luckily, no one has recognized me so far. They thought they could just finish me off, but I assured them that I could be useful in the plant. Since then, I've been held prisoner here, taking care of maintenance and repair of the facility. Okay, so the Children of the Sun are looking for you, Banner. Which... he's in a Children of the Sun controlled... We must take you to Admiral Flynn. No one has recognized me so far. This is Banner. They just wanted to finish me off, but I assured them that I could be useful in the plant. Since then, I've been held prisoner here, taking care of maintenance and repair of the machinery. Repeat. Tomorrow, my luck will run out. I met Novak at Tacit Stella while working on the Genesis project. If the Children of the Sun want something from me, I'm sure Novak will recognize me. Even though so many years have passed, these men have nothing to do with the buffoons they left at the factory. I'm trying to process all this. It's just not working very well. The Sun, I'm sure Novak. Okay, we must get out of this cell before that happens. Banner, it wouldn't do any good. Even if we managed to get out of the chamber, we'd still be trapped in the plant. The gates of the processing rooms can only be opened with the corresponding key cards. The Children of the Sun made sure to get all of the cards from the workers to hand out to the ringleaders of the guard. I don't think there's a card left in this city that hasn't been requisitioned. Howard Huggins. Few people know, but SMC inspectors have plant opening credentials. SMC inspectors have plant opening credentials. Only senior management is allowed to restrict access or make a change in the processing plant keys. If the children are using the old workers' cards, it's very likely that my identification will still be active. You and Banner crossed glances with surprise. It was the first time Howard said anything useful on the whole trip. Maybe bringing you here was a great decision. Nah, well done, Mr. Huggins. As soon as you could begin the preparation for the escape. As soon as you can, comma, you begin the preparations for the escape. Grammar. Oh, bug report. Again, Dr. Banner directs the rest of the prisoners and your crew to collect as much organic crystal as you can find in the warehouse. I'm not sure why. I should go over old episodes maybe. Dr. John Banner. SMC has been controlling the organic crystal market for years. They are the main ones in charge of the extraction, processing, and distributing the material to use it as a catalyst in weapons and other artifacts. Due to its incredible hardness, the extraction of the resource in its natural state is practically impossible. Sharp Hill extractors have been using ammonium chloride solutions to soften the edges for years. The crystal reacts to the substance and begins to change its structure, releasing an acid component. I'm sure you've all heard of organic acid. And where are we going to get that from? What do we need it for? Collect as much organic. Okay. Well, where are we going to get that from? Banner. That won't be a problem. I can I can make it up with some of the materials in the warehouse. What worries me most is that the crystals that SMC stored here have already been modified before being transported, so we can't count on pure acid. Hopefully it'll be enough to weaken some of the vents before Novak arrives. Without a better plan, you get to work. You collect all the material you find and concentrate it on the base of the ventilation grids. Banner takes a few hours to repair the component, but ends up getting it. As John had said, it doesn't take long for the glass to start to smoke when he pours the strange potion he had prepared. It's not until after a while that you finally get to open the grid. Stay together. One by one, you pass through the conduit to the outside room where you retrieve your equipment. The first light rays of the star of the sector entered by the gigantic grids of the walls. It was about to dawn. Oh my God. It was about to dawn. Dawn on who? Dawn on what? The first light rays of the star of the sector entered by the gigantic grids of the walls. Makes no fucking sense. It was about to dawn. Grammar. Bug report. Dr. Banner approaches you. Captain, promise me one thing. Before I let the children capture me, finish me off. I believe the children of the sun want me for my services. And if I know them as well as I think I do, I know they will be ending up getting what they want from me. I do not intend to be the builder of the weapon that ended the entire life of the galaxy. That won't happen. You leave the room cautiously and sneak out. Distributed by the plant, small groups of soldiers patrol the corridors and walkways. Going unnoticed with so many people would not be an easy task. Perhaps there was another way. You could take advantage of the surprise to uncover yourself and the crew and proceed to attack. The exit was not far. The prisoners could take advantage of the chaos to advance without being discovered, although you would be in immense danger. Oh, God. What do these 3 dots mean? Okay, 3 dice. I need to get like a 9 or the magic 10. Alright. 10. Odds were pretty horrible. Your aptitude level allows you to succeed. You lead the escape with mastery, organizing different groups that advance undercover. In the shadows, you see 2 guards guarding the exit gate. That was the last challenge. Opening fire to finish them off would give the alarm that would quickly attract all the soldiers. Pulling the trigger would also fire the race's starting gun to the ship before the children of the sun would strike you. Damn. Coffees. Shoot the guards and run. You find yourself shooting at the guards while Howard opens the door and the rest of the prisoners leave. You and the crew take care of the waves of guards that arrive after the alarm is activated. That was the end. The guards continued to enter the room almost at a faster rate than you had killed them. Okay, killed them is past tense. This is supposed to be present tense. So the guards continue to enter the room almost at a faster rate than you can kill them is more correct. The frenzy of battle, but we're still in past tense here, so whatever. The frenzy of battle had separated the group and the prisoners had been out for a while. Out where? While you controlled the reinforcements. I don't know. A barrage of thunders opens the wall of the room. Oh my God, please. People, you gotta rewrite this whole thing. One of the SMC ships fires at the gangways, causing multiple explosions of the machinery upon which the rubble falls. The ship is concentrated on your enemies, giving you a chance to flee. Bug report. Describe the bug. Rework grammar in all of control of ye text. All right. Ship is giving you a chance to run towards the exit. You get up and run to the hatches that face the outside as fast as you can. The room is close to collapse. Using one of the cards of the guards, you manage to gather outside. What? Using one of the cards of the guards, you manage to gather outside. Something's just tired. You get up and run to the hatches that faces the outside as fast as you can. The room is close to collapse. Using one of the cards of the guards you manage to gather outside, you do what? Open a door? Close a door? Why does it have to be managed to gather outside? There was no paragraph about gathering a card before. There was discussion about it, but okay. Anyways, the ship stops the attack and heads towards you with the intention of landing. The gateway opens, letting you on board while Howard Huggins waits inside with a smile on his face. Howard Huggins. They haven't bothered to restrict access to aircraft either, Captain. We couldn't abandon you guys. I have no fucking idea what just happened. Got John Banner. You know how glad happy to see you, Huggy. You direct the small SMC ship into the desert where you landed. You leave the planet immediately. The children of the sun would soon find out about this, and you did not intend to be there by the time they discovered it. The prisoners would board your ship. Leaving them in the city would be too risky for them, and you didn't have time to distribute them around the planet until the children's ship arrived. You land the ship, and quickly the crew, and you go to your post. You land the ship, and quickly the crew, and you go to your post to prepare for takeoff. Gains. Yay, refugees. This is bullshit. I mean, come on. You land the ship and quickly the crew. So you're landing both the ship and the crew? Mission accomplished. Ugh. I think I'm going to go watch a movie or something. This is... Oh my god, the grammar.
Novak won't just let us run away.
We won't let them get to you, Banner. Engines at full power. We must derail the children's ships.
What ships? I don't feel like it.